Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds. I think last time I was just hunting something specific. But I have no goal today, other than collecting monster parts, obviously, but it won't be until next week that there's more stuff to do. There's still event quests that pop up, so there's still that I can work on, but I think I was looking at making... Yeah, I think I killed New Utra to work on making that. Because it's a fire weapon and it looks kind of more interesting than some of the others. This one's funny. Also doesn't look that bad. But I'm just gonna start hunting event quests. Yeah, I have to farm Rathalos to get this. This seems like a good idea for crit boost. Power file, more of a physical weapon than a fire weapon, but 3 levels of critical boost seems pretty good. Oh. It's not fiery anymore. It's a very quick change. But I'm gonna mess around. Kongolala. Woodwoods need help. Ah. It's another food drop quest. This one is just a quest. Oh, special piece of equipment. Okay. They are weak to thunder. No, they're more weak to dragon than thunder. This delay is an issue. It's annoying. It's something that was made worse by how these games work now. Okay, that's the dragon weapon there. Perfect. It is fun to see the different things that I think have been made worse. Oh, hello. It's the same time. Do you have different time zone stuff? I don't know time zones in, or daylight savings. Is daylight savings different? Okay, yeah, that's the same. Yeah, it's the same time for me. I just wonder if maybe... No. Daylight savings was a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's not that. Oh yeah, I don't know anything about a solar storm. I only know about, there's a big northern US, some parts of Canada have crazy, snowstorm. Ice storm. Yeah, I don't know what else, because, I mean, where I am at least, it's not bright, that's for sure. It is dark. Well, it's probably dark anywhere east of... I assume basically anywhere east of wherever you are. Time zone wise. I'm definitely to the east by at least one Yeah, I just don't know precisely where Illinois is, because I don't know American states very well. I don't know if it's very central or if it's Midwest, despite the Midwest being the Northeast or whatever. The Midwest is weird. Because it was probably named that because it used to be West and whatever, but... But... regardless of it being bright... there's been new news. There's been a lot of... There's been news for this game's title update, which was neat. And there was news about the Pokemon Legends. They probably said the ZA because America. Yeah, it seems like it'll be interesting. Like, I wonder if it will just sort of become the only place you go back to visit. Or if you'll still have to go to all the different areas, which I think is more likely, to talk to people and stuff. They're not going to all move there. Oh. Yeah, the barrel bomb bowling seemed funny. Probably kind of annoying to me, but funny regardless. That'll be interesting to see. Anyway. I'm kind of... It's not a lot of stuff for a title up. Like, it's probably about what's expected, but I kind of wish... I mean, they're mentioning the future stuff, the event for the spring event and stuff, which is kind of neat. And rewards for arena quests and stuff. This is an old classic. Runs away to a place, then you find it and it runs away again. It's a classic. Oh, Turf War. Wait. Oh wait, no, this ends with the Quematrix getting beaten up. Fairly definitively. Yeah. Oh, that's buggy. No idea what that was. Well, I could have wounded that, okay. Capcom really likes Mizutsune. It's kind of interesting to me. It feels like they like Mizutsune more than the other of the Fated Four, or the rest. Oh, I can't grab it from it. Oh, no, yeah, I have to walk over. Okay. Gameth is a hard one to bring back. Astalos has been brought back. Glavenus actually got brought back sooner, didn't it? I guess it's mostly that it was in base rise that makes it feel like it's kind of favored. But really that doesn't mean much when Astalos was in Sunbreak. I'm going to eat a meal. I think the event quest probably is worth running a bunch to get more drool shrooms. Like the that's the one where you turn stuff into metals and all that to transform it into armor spheres or Ardian weapon upgrade material. The thing over here is what you're talking about? Yeah. I think it's vital. I think without this, the Ardian weapons are not realistic to upgrade. I could sacrifice a bunch of Gravios medullas, that could be fun. Yeah, it's basically you just grind whatever gives Arkfeld gems, I guess, and then you convert those into parts. Which in Arkfeld gives Arkfeld gems, but... being able to just turn old garbage parts into this is kind of good. I might be converting more stuff than I need to, but like relying on the random festival shares would be pretty rough for the higher tier Ardian, especially when you get garbage. Did I want to? I think I had one that I wanted to upgrade. Yeah, it was a fire one. Okay, 300 to get 15,000. You need 50 Auricalcite per weapon to fully upgrade. It's another event quest to do. It's kind of crazy to pay for. Oh no, this is one that gives the mushrooms. I wonder if Zoshia is gonna have anything crazy new for high rank. Whether it's gonna have some new third phase or something. Or if it's gonna have a new It's gonna have a new arena, probably. It's definitely gonna have a new arena in the same way Jin Dahad had a new arena, right? Like, it's not gonna be the same small zone. Oh. Hello, Woodwood. I think flying more could be fun, like... Oops, wrong. I want to use a different weapon. Oh well. Like, it's spending more time in it, I would say, enhanced form would be good, I think. Like the fire dragon sort of form. Is bad. Yep. Because he didn't spend... At least the one time I've hunted it, it didn't spend a long time in that state. It just went in and out occasionally. I don't think I fought a Kongolala in this game that did this much blasting. That's kind of neat. Oh. Did you see the... If you're still there. Have you seen the, Oh yeah. You don't worry. Have you seen the, Pokemon Legends Nintendo Direct thing? 'Cause that seemed like... It seems like it's gonna be a weird game. Or it's either gonna work well, or it's gonna be weird, is what it looks like to me. It doesn't seem like it will be at all like Arceus. Because you're not, it's not gonna have the same, like, exploring the natural world feeling to it. Okay, I'm not hitting at all. And it looks like there's gonna be like... Effectively, you're gonna have to... Depending on how it is exactly, it looks like there's gonna be like grinding for rank. It might not be grinding, it might just be preset trainers you have to beat, and that's fine. Like... It seems weird. Not bad, just weird. What it? Oh, he's digging for a mushroom, okay. It'd be interesting, I think, to see exactly how they want to set that sort of thing up. It does appeal to me less at first blush than Arceus did. At least in theory it might be improved over Arceus in some ways. Greedy. Oh. Did it leave anything behind? Normally they say that when they have. Unearthed truffle fragment. Truffle dukonga is an ingredient. That's what it looks like. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I never rebuilt this, did I? I thought they recover over time. Things break. That's life. Oh, it'll repair in more minutes. Not even a good spot. Ah, you can stay there. Oops. Let me hit the wound, please. Okay, it was dead. I'm surprised. These event quests are weird. They're just there to grind food. Ooh, those flies look really bad. They look less bad at this distance, but still not great. Ah, yeah, drill shrooms. Spot known only to Woodwoods. Cause they could trade for stuff. Figure out one of the things that I can trade for, and just get a ton of that. Plum Peach has a successfully completed mission. Oh, this was to collect Congalala stuff? Probably? Yep, it was just a side effect. I have no idea what's... Oh! Okay, the lines that are in front of it are because of the Congalala fur mound on the ground. Yeah, these were showing in the cutscene. Turf Wars. Well, I'll pick up that quest later. No specific quests to do. Ooh. I didn't mean to travel. I keep forgetting the buttons I need to push. But a Gormagala in the arena thing could be neat. Three valuable materials? Doesn't seem too bad. What's my other Gormagala? Oh, tempered. Tempered is better. I guess I can do a Rathalos real quick. Accept and depart. I have all my weapons. I'm gonna have to eat. That's fine. Okay, 22 minutes should be plenty of time. Pretty sure Rathalos... Yeah, Rathalos is dragon first. 2v1. Get beat up, the Rathian. Not even the one I want to fight, but still, get beat up. Because if you get beat up here, you won't join the Rathalos in fighting me. They're both going to the same spot? It's fun to see the monsters moving around. Should have countered. Give me my secret. And give me a mount. Run into a wall, please. That's not a wall, that's a... Well, I mean, I guess it's a wall. It's an invisible wall, though. This should knock it out of the air. This is a bit wasteful. Still hit though. We need a flash bomb. Or flash pod, because it's not a bomb, it's shot with a slinger. Okay, put it away accidentally. What the heck was that? Okay. Very hard to see what's happening when it's shooting into rocks in the ground. Come on, throw rocks at it. I should have. Should have planned ahead more. And actually left usable flash pods equipped. Why is it getting 2 damage numbers? That's weird. Give me the wing. The wing is not taking extra damage, but... Okay, give me the wound, please. I destroyed it too quickly. That was, as always, these attacks are weird when they're in the air. Oh. Because they don't deal with slopes very well. They don't deal with slopes well when they're on the ground. They don't deal with them well when they're in the air either. That's fine. out of flash bombs, but that's fine. Or flash pods. I don't bring ingredients to craft more because I really don't need to. This is low rank. Oop, he missed. Yeah, I didn't hit him hard enough. Oh, no, I did. That's close. Let me get your ankle. Oh, it's like a... It's right where you'd probably hurt yourself wearing shoes, like getting a blister. Very unfortunate injury. Oh, welcome back. Nice Rathalos. I need a... Oh, I need 2 gems. Why is it not... What is this game? Right, you're able to pick those up from range normally, I thought. I think I have. Though that's making an assumption based on every other game. I don't know if I did here, because Rathalos is dying very quickly. Power Pronger. This one was only 6 minutes, so it wasn't that quick, but... I've seen there's multiple things to make with Rathalos parts. I don't even remember what it is. Yeah, ruby here. And that, yeah. Yeah, I assume breaking the head is important. Might not have done it effectively in that hunt. I guess I should have checked the broken part rewards to see if I did break it. Actually, my food's not more out, is it? Oh, one of the event quests in the next couple weeks is going to be a hunter rank grinding quest, which I'm guessing they're adding because they've already mentioned that a bunch of stuff is going to be gated by hunter rank. Okay, keep moving. Let me look at... No, wrong button. This one. Yeah, tail carve. Tail carve, tail carve. But that makes it look like the head might not be breakable. Oh yeah, it is. It is good. Well, but there's no broken part reward for his face. Which means maybe it... I haven't broken it because it can't be broken? Because it has a different, it's a different color from the rest, and the wings and the tail and all that can be broken. Maybe the body and the head can't? And if they can, then why are they a different color? Ooh, I missed. Hitbox? I guess I clipped his wings or something. Oh, I didn't refresh my flash bombs. Oh well. Tail's still the most important. Greed. Worth the greed somehow. When I forget to bring flash bombs. Okay, I don't know how it targets there. It behaves very oddly. I'm guessing it has a target on the ground that it looks at? That was wasteful. It's worked, though. Yep. Let me throw a rock at you. Please. No. I just really want to throw a rock at this guy. And not blow myself up at the same time. Down this way, please. Thank you. I really find the blast coal funny. And it's good practice for the barrel bomb bowling. Oh, that hit a hitbox somehow. Why is there a gold? Oh. Wyvern coins are really weird. I do not understand what causes them to show up randomly. It might just be that. They might just show up randomly. Oh, imagine this game will be really, really great in about 2 years when there's twice as many, 3 times as many monsters. It's good now, but it'll be really great then. I hate nitrodes, they're so worthless 90% of the time. Okay, funny hitbox, or funny attack. That camera was very weird. Such a weird monster. I don't know why this version of Rathalos feels funny. It's probably just wounds, making it really easy to beat up. Oh, oh, it is just a fake out. Oh, it's just a weird triple shot. So left, right, left, middle from its perspective. But it moves during it instead of the usual stationary style of fighting. It's very odd. Oh, I love getting Medulla when I need not that. Please. Perfect camera. A ruby, if you would. Nope. Critical boost is good, I think. That's a good one to get. Need to check for a ooh, Tempered Guardian Rathalos. Sadly, the items there are pretty bad for the quest. Well, I don't like fighting Tempered Archveld constantly, but only 3. That's not enough. What a shame. We get a lot of spare tails at least. And wings and carapaces. I just need 2 rubies. Oh yeah, what's upcoming monsters? Quemetris, Abinioto Garen. Nothing super. Ooh, Tempered Rathalos. In 60 minutes. That's very far. Jindahad. Yeah, it's a bit limited. I think it'd be kind of interesting if they added some sort of bait system. Or if you want a wild version of a monster to show up, or more of them to show up, you expend some resource that is obtainable, and just you get more Rathaloses if you collect wyvern eggs. You get wyvern eggs and it makes the Rathalos and Rathian both angry. They both show up. You get more of them to fight. Various types of meat would be a bit too broad. Yeah, I get free stuff. I need to remember that. Oh, hello, octopus. How are you? Was it tempered? Ah. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I'm actually here to fight a monster. so it starts flying before I knock it out of the air. I need to eat. I forgot that I couldn't eat at that camp because for some reason they don't let me cook there. Despite the fact that I can cook anywhere I want in this game. They don't have a cooking option at that camp. Which is weird. That goes the same every time. He gets knocked down. I go for the full unbridled release slash. And because it always does the same dodge, I shouldn't be doing that, but it works 2/3 of the time based on a sample size of 3. Oh, free flash is helpful. And then in the middle? No. Weird. Oh, good try. Oh, the billowing fire is excellent. That's why I was not trying to attack, but I forgot. Whatever. I got the damage at least. Wounded tail, perfect. Tail cut would be nice. Oh, I forget, this is a weird combo it does. Where'd that wound go? There it is. Yet the breaking the wound made it stand up. As always, it's very weird. I don't know if adrenaline or whatever could explain that. You know what, just flash it out of the air. My food's about to wear out in 4 seconds. This should hit at least some of it. Maybe not its tail, but... Oh, terrible. Well, it didn't cut its tail while it was here. But I can't eat a meal. Where do they keep the butter? It could be, I don't know, lard or something more... Maybe more stable at room temperature slash high temperature. Like tallow. I don't know if you cook in tallow. No, tallow is candle related more than food. Well, traditionally, at least, I think. Okay, this should cut really soon. If I can even hit it and not hit the wing. And I can't get past the... There. This should be enough, I hope. There. Good. That was weird. Oh, pretty good ending though. Got the tail cut. Yes! 1 of 2. I guess I make the leaping charm if I can equip enough steadfasts. I probably don't need 3 steadfast. I just need to not get hit a bunch, then I don't get stunned. Easy. Guard up, poison attack, opening shot. It's a pretty funny collection. Opener, opener, opener. Okay. Now I can make the leap, see how the evade extender plays at level 3. I haven't even tried it at level 2. Ooh, that's a good looking mission. That's really good. When are they gonna disappear? Fairly soon. So if it disappeared before I get to it, I can go do that. Because first I need to craft stuff. So if it disappears, I can use it as an investigation. I get one fewer hunts out of it, maybe? But... okay. Now I have Evade Extender 3, and I get to see how that plays. Are they turf warring each other? The 2 that I need to hunt? That's ideal. I'm gonna swap to my Thunder one. Okay, Shockproof is an easy switch. Flash is useful. I think I only have 2 steadfasts, so I will be short immunity, but that should be fine. Do this, nope, there, that, create quest, begin field survey, lucky voucher. What are they weak to? Because I cannot remember, and I can't check in here. Okay, don't remember the button. So, Arkveld's the more important one. I've fought it so many times, I don't know why I cannot remember. It's weak to dragon. But if I remember, it's not that... yeah, it's not, like, very weak to dragon. But... might as well bring this. Okay. Get moving. I only have 40 minutes. That's plenty of time. I should fight the weak Hirabami first, which is where it's sending me. Perfect. I didn't refill on flash pods, probably because I'm out of material for them. Lovely. I should have sneak attacked, but... was a bad play. Will they give me a free large dung bomb? Dung pod? Nope. Of course not. Why would they be so generous? Just hit, please. Thank you. This is not going to hit the correct one. I should just use a normal dung pod. Just shoot them all. Whichever one gets hit, gets hit. It's pretty fun. Or if you flash multiple of these, they synchronize in their stand up. The rock's gonna collapse. Which one am I hunting? The one on the right, I guess? Don't know why it doesn't have its icon above its head. But I can only judge by the mini-map. It's a shame. Yeah, that's a weird element to this game. Where if they're down, they don't show their names and stuff. Very odd. Oh, fair enough. Ooh, Nerscylla, hello. Please give me a turf war? Because that would be a sight to see. I might as well reload. Why not? Oh, no, don't carve the carcass. Ooh, oh, that was accidental slicing pod. Okay. Chase it. Very weird. Still definitely sits as not my favorite. This is silly. The sacred is lost because it's not very bright. I could have a pillar of floating junk? No. Somehow that... Yeah, wounds are weird in this game. Very odd. When they get hit, when they don't get hit. It's weirdly inconsistent. Too slow on the offset. a noise because an Arkfeld showed up. Which is quite helpful, actually. Because it gives me a free sneak attack. That's free damage. But also, that evade is unearned. It's too effective. But a free sneak attack is worth. It's very well. It's worth everything because it's free. But a free sneak attack is convenient. What is this monster? I don't know why it moved like that. Oh, it is dead. And I'm right by the Arkfeld. Wonderful. No free stuff, no food that I need to eat. It's been a bit since I've hunted an Arkfeld. Bad. Oh, where am I? Oh, yeah, no, this is a small area. This is not a good place to be hunting an Arkfeld. I would say this is maybe the worst place I've ever seen to hunt an Arkfeld. Because it's absolutely tiny. Oh. Oh, way. Not what I expected. Okay, I don't know how that hit me like that, considering the slope, but it did hit, so I have to live with it. Number one, number two. I shouldn't be about... Oh, I didn't think I was about to mount. I didn't think I jumped it yet. I guess I must have. Run into a wall, please. I'm just gonna take this. Finish the mount. I didn't switch to my dragon weapon. It doesn't really matter. I wonder if the files recharge while I'm wielding my other weapon, or the gauge recharges. You know, that was a bad place to be. There was no way to avoid that at that point. Super lucky, but also I'm in a corner, and that could have ended very badly. I feel like Evade Extender is not noticeable, considering I just remembered that I even have Evade Extender. Which is probably good, because it was way too good in Sunbreak, but I only just remembered that I have Evade Extender. Paying attention, it's noticeable. I think the Windward Plains are the better place to be fighting an Arkveld for sure. This is a terrible map to fight an Arkveld on. Considering all these... I'm gonna die. I got lucky. Considering all these tiny little corridors, it's really not a good place to fight an Arkveld. I got stunned because I don't have stun resistance. It didn't last long because it was reduced, but I think Evade Extender might have saved me there. Missed. What was that? Okay, I didn't know it could do whatever that was that stunned me. I don't think I've ever been hit by whatever stuns me there, but... Because it wasn't a stun, it was just a root sort of effect. Yeah, this is a terrible place to fight this. I actually have some space over here at least, which is nice. That wasn't meant to be a shot, that was supposed to be a weapon pull, but whatever. What is it even jumping around like that for? No idea what that was. Still has a wound on its... Oh, it has a new wound on its face. Nice. Now it's time to chain as many wounds as I can. This might break the wound, which might not be ideal, but the tail cut's more important. The wound on his side here, yes. Weird that it's shock trappable. Fair enough. Nope. No, give me there. Feels like it should be relatively close to death. I didn't mean to do that because I need to carve this. Oh, poor dead horned creature. Rest in peace. Wait. Got an Ursula carapace. I guess that was something that an Ursula was eating. Piercing pod's more fun. Not as good at inflicting wounds, though. Just... How'd that not hit? Oop. That's a weird hit, I think. Just stop comboing me, please. Drink your mega potion, please. Nope. That attack is a very broad, large AoE. Your wound over there? Maybe. Wound broke. Oh, wound on its face, yes. Break its other chain thingy. That would be nice. Sacred, come on, do your job. No, wrong one. I'll take the slicing this time. Maybe I can grab the other slicing that I left behind. That would be nice. Maybe I can kill it with slicing pods. Spikes. Oh, they need the ice spikes, I assume. Okay, gotta always keep something for interruption purposes. What is he even trying to do there? Weird. That's not... I guess I'm holding my left trigger down and that's why I keep shooting while jumping. Nap time. Terrible decision making. It worked. No, it was correct. I just want to interrupt its attempts at flying. Because I find that entertaining. But if it doesn't try to fly, then I can't knock it out of the air. Okay. It worked. It was pretty bad, but it worked. Maybe if it'd been a little earlier, it would have been better, but that was about the best timing on a flashfly cage I could have imagined. Okay. The direction that flash was shot into was wild. It went way up top left instead of shooting it in the face, but it worked. Yeah. I feel like the Palicos in this game are a lot more helpful. Or more consistently helpful than in Sunbreak. They weren't bad in Sunbreak. They were bad in Gen U, though. Oh, good grab. Yeah, bad place to land. Whatever, just... Oh, come on. There. You should be very close to dead. I'm close to dead too. But... it's always when it feels like they should have died 5 minutes ago. That I think I... It really does. Huh. Weird detail to include. Makes sense, but didn't expect it. Ah, bigger reach than I thought. Oh, that doesn't heal because it's not actually a wound. Okay. Good to know. Get me stuck on that. Weird ending. Rest. I don't need anything from this. I guess I can make weapons of other categories. Because I'm hoping I get some Artian, some high quality Artian materials. Yeah, that's a lot of weapon fragments. I think it is maybe the best quest for this I've seen. A gem is good to sacrifice. Weakness exploit's always nice. Crit element handicraft might be usable. Pretty good. Press the button. Okay. Open the map. Press the button. Nah. Ooh, that's a lot of valuable stuff from that, but it's not a valuable enough monster. It just... I really can't wait till, like, Zoshia, other high-value monsters are added, so it's not just, oh yeah, Arkveld gives you the Ardean stuff the most reliably. Ooh, that Uthduna. For a guaranteed gem. Okie dokie, here we go. Really need... that's bad. Yeah. Oh, I need to eat. I need different armor. I need some set that isn't just... Oh yes. Guardian Arkveld. Which feels like the only option might be... Well, actually no, once Zoshia's in here, that might become... more available. Maybe it will have good skills or good space to work with for decorations or something. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, what? Ooh. Oh, the water pushed me far enough away that the counter didn't hit. I got lucky if I get stuck against a wall so I can actually fight back. Okay. I didn't refill my mega potions, but I can craft more. I cannot see anything there. It's a pretty interesting looking creature up close. A very lizardy face. Wrong button. I forgot how to counter. Somehow. And I don't have a good camera. What a waste of a wound. Too slow. I should just assume it's not gonna hit me. Which is never an assumption you really should make, but... It's a pretty terrible place to hunt a monster like this as well. It's a little corridor. Okay, the back is probably harder to break the wound from the ground. Iframes, or at least super armor. I think it is reduced damage though, just not full invulnerability. Forgot about that one. Oh, that takes a really long time to stand up from. Just give me the free healing. Okay, if you're not going to heal when I input the peel, I'm going to try to heal off of the wounds. Okay, it can run away. Yep. I guess, did I counter too early there? Or was that just water that was uncounterable as a follow-up from the first attack? Hard to know. Yeah. I think it looks like it'll be interesting. I mean, it looks fun, it looks good too. Well, that was a counter apparently, or an offset. Like, I like how the bubbles look in a less stylized style. Okay, come on. I do wonder why. That's all I want. Oh yeah. It'll be... I mean, the trailer had images with Uthoduna. I wonder... I have to assume that they're not going to have the whole Apex losing to Mizutsune, but I kind of want to see an Uthoduna lose to Mizutsune. in like a turf war. 'Cause, I don't know. A relative classic. Wounds are such a funny system. Yeah, it probably won't. I just kind of wish it would. Yeah. I feel like Mizutsune is such a fun monster. Ustuno's not bad, just less. It doesn't feel as unique. It's like the more unique Mizutsune is kind of the one that I would prefer to win. It's not a good reason for it to win though. But yeah, I think Tai could make sense. Fated 4, one of 4 Apex monsters. You're going for a swim? Can I shoot you? I can. I didn't expect that. That's kind of cool to see. I don't know what it's doing here, but that's actually a really cool visual. Yeah. I mean, the arc-tempered Ray Dao. I wonder if there's gonna like tempered have very minor changes in arc-tempered where they're actually like deeper, which wouldn't be as interesting necessarily, but can he swim or something? Oh, oh, this is cool. I didn't know about this. Cool. Oh, good drops. Yeah, I'm just mostly thinking, like, if they make a bunch of arc-tempereds, then they probably won't improve, like, just basic tempered monsters. But if they don't make a ton and it's limited to only like a few monsters for arc-tempered, then maybe tempereds will get more interesting mechanics. This is a cool little area. Am I stuck? Or do I have to go up? Or is the only way out going back where I came from? Well, either way, that's kind of cool. I never knew about this. It's a bit on rails, but it's very pretty. Oh, and you can see the energy route. Cool. Wormway, yes, I forgot the name. Mostly because the name isn't... They repeat it a bunch, but it's not... Please stop moving. It's not super important. Field survey history. Save that. Oh, this one's a good one. I'm happy about that. Oh, it's been a lot of fun. Gravios, Hirabami. In theory, I should just go back to farming Rathalos. But I don't want to. Oh. Have you played it before? And you're replaying it, or? Just... Well, I guess those are the only options, really. It's a fun game. Is it going well? Are you enjoying it so far? However far you've gotten? Yeah, I've played it a couple times. Yeah, it's a really... We should mess with both, but I don't think that's the way. It's a really good... It's a good time. Now, is... Whenever I think about Hollow Knight recently, it always goes to... thinking about the... Ooh, that's a lot of poison discs. In my mind, it always goes to Silksong. And I always find it funny, but yeah. I think there's only one thing in Hollow Knight that I don't enjoy, and that's the whole boss rush endgame DLC, but it's free release, so it's still DLC that exists. But other than that, I think it's a super good game. Poison, poison, poison. Isn't my other... No, I have a blast gun lance. I don't have a poison gun lance. That's a really low attack. Wide shelling, I don't know if that's good or bad. But it's funny, so I'm gonna make it. Ah. I think... Yeah, the mantises... Mantises are fun. Like this... They're very... missable. In a kind of odd way, I think. Because they're pretty... I think they're pretty important. If I remember correctly. You know what? I'm gonna spend some time just collecting random stuff. Which means that I should look at my quests. I don't know where quests are stored. Mission info? Yes, in progress. Cracktail lizard. It did remind me that I should do... Should look at this stuff. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's an interesting way to have that set up. Absolutely meaningless. Sure, I got rid of it. That's fine. Doesn't matter. It's kind of crazy the amount of things in Hollow Knight that are very easy to skip. I think the first time I played, there's an entire... several bosses that I missed. Never encountered. Oh, yes. I mean, I assume you've met my least favorite character. It's an intentionally aggravating character. Like, the characters of the bugs are also great. Some of them are kind of nothing, but like the atmosphere and everything works well, and then you can get attached to the little bugs occasionally. Or at least I could get attached to them. Oh, Mr. Braggart. The, I don't remember his name. I think it starts with a Z, maybe? The guy who can't save himself, but always claims credit. Which actually, I think in my first time playing, I actually didn't... I saved him once, and then I left him to die accidentally. Spoilers, maybe. Apologies. I can't remember his name. Hollow Knight Zote. Z-O-T-E. Oh no, I think he's a funny character. But I'm just... if I had to meet him in person, like in reality, I would hate him. Like, he would be insufferable. Zote the Mighty, a Hollow Knight, one of the characters in Hollow Knight. Like, you encounter him multiple times. Oh yeah, I'm not actually auto-pathing anywhere. I need to actually drive. You encounter him multiple times. You always have to save his life. But then he always behaves as though he's this great, mighty warrior. Which is like it's a character. And I think he's well designed. Just if I met somebody, oof, it would be, I mean, it would just be a lot of ignoring them. Like, I'd be like, yeah, oh yeah, sure, yeah, totally, and just try to walk away. Oh, I thought we just started the survey. Oh, yeah.
いえいえ、何でもありません。調査への協力ありがとうございました。今回の報酬をお渡しします。
Yeah, just don't talk to them. They'll be fine. They'll live a nice, long, lonely-ish life. I have to find a golden fish. I'd rather catch stuff with a net.
聞きましたよ、ハンター。おう、それです。全くフェアじゃありません。待ってくれ。ですので、今回はこちらの調査目的地は火の森。そこで指定の
Let's go capture something in the Scarlet Forest. Okay. A Dapper Wing. I've already captured those before. Yeah. If I don't see it happen, it doesn't happen. I can't remember if it was that game or a different game where I took the same stance, like, or I wanted to, or like, if you don't talk to this person again, bad things don't happen. But then I think there was a quest chain. I think it was a different game. But there's a quest chain that came after it, so I had to sacrifice their life and their happiness. Because quests are more important. The mining bug is lucky. They're just an innocent mining bug. Can I capture you? No. You know what? What am I set at? Since I'm not hunting a monster, I can do this. If it starts to have random visual struggles, then I can turn it back down. Because I'm just exploring, might as well have it look a little bit better. And not have giant triangles blocking the entire screen. Wait, can I go across something here? Go up a log. Neat. Oh, I think Cornelius might not be my #1 favorite Hollow Knight character, but I can remember his name. Ooh, that's framey. Oh, because this is the tunnel between areas. That's why it's so laggy, because it's loading. Or unloading, whatever. It's a mix of the two. Ooh, now it's choppy. Hollow Knight, I'm trying to... Like, I probably know what you mean. Bud's story is slipping my mind. I'm gonna try to move while I check. Or Bug story? Like the void and that might be spoilers. like the vessel. Excuse me. Actually, what kind of dapper wings? These are not dapper wings, but I think the dapper wings are birds. Oh yeah. Well, there's all the friendly NPCs are definitely charming. Could have. Oh. I feel bad that I can't remember the Cornelius's wife's name, but I can remember Cornelius's name. But they're a fun, like, long-suffering character. The mayor. The mayor is a fun guy. You know what? I don't set up pop-up camps enough. Every time, every pop-up camp is the same. Getting absolutely blasted across the map. Not across the map, this is an exaggeration, but being launched because they're in such a hurry. I'm trying to think who besides Cornelius is like all around sort of a friendly, because you know, Hornet's great. I'm just like, they are justifiably not friendly right away. Yeah. Imagine if that game was originally supposed to be DLC. Which, admittedly, I think was probably not a huge issue with the DLC they did end up making instead. So. It's all fine, but it's just funny. Oh, frame rate is pretty bad right now. Yeah, I really do wonder if that game will ever come out. Like, it has to eventually. I mean... Yeah, I mean, I'm... Like, broadly speaking, I'm excited for Silksong to someday release. But I have... Frankly, I'm at the point... I have no expectations that it ever actually will. It should, realistically, on some level be released, but I have no expectations. Oh yeah, I will say, like, I'm assuming based on stuff you know, sort of, you're not doing it totally blind. You might be. But the fast travel is quite... Oh yeah. The fast travel is nice from like a story... Oh, that's gonna miss. Alright, good. Perspective. Oh yeah. it's a popular game for people to be super into because it's really good. Cause like the old stag, I don't remember his exact name. He's a good character too to chat with occasionally. And I don't know if actually fast traveling is necessary, but
環境生物の捕獲を確認しました。火の森の調査も無事終了です。先輩には
there's at least a few areas where you definitely fast travel to not be a nightmare to get back to.
いえ、そんなことはありませんよ。これはギルドとしての正式な調査。
Yeah, actually, the old stag is maybe my favorite character. Because, I don't know, you sort of feel,
聞きましたよ。
kind of feel bad, maybe not feel bad for him, but
そうですか。いえいえ。まあこうなった以上、ハンターにはさらに今度の目的地は弱気谷。
I don't know, he's world weary and relatively alone, and it's kind of, oh yeah. I think the combat feels, well, okay. On a second playthrough after a long time of not having played it, I think the combat feels weird until you get, you don't get the sideways dash for a while. And like, to me, it feels a little weird until you get the dash. Ooh, the frame rate. Like, once you get the dash, it's great. Until then, it's a little iffy. Okay, I need to turn the visuals down again. I mean, I think it's just a weird. I think it's a weird choice to gate movement more. Like, oh, you can't explore this area until you get it, but like, it would have been better if they'd planned it around. It would have been. It would have played better, I think. Early, it plays great, still, but. It's just such a... Like, I probably will play it again someday. Maybe multiple times more in my life, but... It'll always be weird until you get a dash. I don't want to go this way. I find though, personally, wall jump makes sense. I think in Hollow Knight specifically, the double jump makes a lot of sense as well, because there's still weird pogoing you can do. Because like, there's a lot of weird stuff you can kind of... If you pogo the sides of spikes, you can sort of... In a few places you can circumvent the intended movement ability. And so not having some of those movement abilities from the start makes it a bit, gives that little bit of weird variability that you can take advantage of. Ooh, frame rate. Yeah, it's a lot of... Oh, what the heck? Yeah. Like, I don't think it's a 100% flawless game. I think it's kind of as close as you can get. It's maybe not the best game in the universe, but it's like, for what it's aimed to be, there's not a huge amount of stuff that's wrong with it.
今回の捕獲もお見事です。ハンターの協力、これからもぜひ。
But the dash is one of the things that, like, it could be a little better. Oh yeah.
本当ですかハンター。もしかしてそれです。かくなる上は氷武の断崖へ。もちろんこれは
These guys are weirdos. I have played many other attempts, but yeah. The one thing about pairing that I kind of like is how it interacts with you getting pushed back and stuff. Though I mostly don't interact with the parrying, except on one monster. I think there's one monster that I try to parry occasionally when I've played, and that's about it. And it's this one bug that charges you and is a nuisance. Oh wait, no. I might parry Grim. Like, I can definitely agree parrying could be better. I do think it doesn't hurt the game that much because parrying is very rarely mandatory. If ever mandatory. Oh, this is a Kolakchi or Bulakchi or something. Like, it doesn't need to be a perfect parry system where, like, if, I've not played Sekiro, but if Sekiro had a bad parry system, it would have been dead in the water. Though maybe its parry system is bad. But I assume that it's pretty good. What am I after? I'm after a beetle. Wait, aren't rhyme beetles the ones that run around carrying ice ball? An ice ball? So it should be pretty easy to find. I think, yeah, there's some... Yeah. Like, I think it's... To me, it seems like a case of, like... It being bad, or, like, it being not great doesn't, by itself, make the game worse. It just makes it worse than if it had a better system. Which is a weird way to phrase it, but I'm like... Because it's not mandatory, it doesn't drag the game down with it, but it could be better. And it being better would make the game better. It's definitely one of the most memorable in its genre, that's for sure. Goofballs. Are they finally done competing? No, they're still going. Ooh, special research report. A Yeah, it's really well made. Because there's other games that I played not that long ago that had similar systems. They were clearly inspired by Hollow Knight that just don't feel as good. Isn't there... He's not wielding a Mantis Claw, but there's something about a Mantis Claw. Oh no, it's Mantis, I think I'm just thinking of the Mark of Pride, which is like one of the charms that I would have equipped basically always. What is a Gilopod or Gylopod? It blends in with Pylopods. I don't know what a Pylopod is. I've never interacted with one. Okay. It's a real challenge now. Oh yeah. I mean, there's an eventual platforming section that is optional, that if the game had bad controls would feel really rough. It still feels rough, even if you're using like a setup that lets you regenerate health more easily, but the controls are great, and it means that any sort of like precision actually feels achievable. Oh yeah. I think the first time I played, I totally missed, unless it's, there's like dung beetle in sewers. Yeah. I completely missed fighting him on my first time playing. I just somehow never met him. And it was quite funny to learn that he existed at all. I feel like it could work. Like, do you know Pingu? Where none of them speak English. They speak a completely fake language. It could be that sort of thing, where it's all conveyed via gestures. Because I feel like having the bugs speak a real language would be weird, but it could also just be subtitles the whole way. They're still competing.
ハンター、ちょっと困ったこと。実は生態調査の件、ギルドから追加の依頼が飛んできただ。これが引き受けてはい、すみません。ただ同時にハンターと手が空いた時で構いません。
Yeah. I kind of wonder how it would go down exactly. Like, it could... I feel like the fall of Hollow Nest could be told in a relatively generic way. But it could also be really... It could be really interesting. I'm just... It could be like, oh, mad scientist sort of design, visual, like, story that it could draw to, but if it didn't, and it actually, like, introduced all of them, introduced the defenders, introduced the key players. Seeing various weird structures put up. Seeing the banker. Do you know about the banker? Because the banker's a fun character. Oh yeah. End right at the beginning of the start. Yeah. It's a fun character. Okay, I'm looking for a Sandstar. Yeah. Very easy to forget about. Because they're way back near the beginning. They don't allow remote deposits or remote retrieval. Sweet. Stop with the forced lock-on, please. Oh. Invisible wall. Fair enough. For me, I never felt like I was without a goal, but I think it mostly sort of... But I understand what you mean. Like, it's mostly just chase Hornet for most of the, like, driving goal. It's like, oh, what's this mysterious Hornet? Try to follow them. Get lost. Accidentally fight a totally unrelated boss. Like, it's sort of... It's not night anymore. It's set up focused on... I don't know, trying to make you... Oh no, it is night. Okay. This is a very bright night. It's like trying to make you curious and draw you into exploring seems to be what it is, but then that doesn't always work for everybody. Oh yeah. Yeah, that place was fun to explore. Oh yeah, I think it's sort of one of the most noteworthy bosses. I mean, I think there's a few bosses eventually that I found more fun. But at that sort of stage of the game, it's definitely the most fun boss. Though the, is it still, oh yeah, lightning. The Fallen Knight is a pretty fun boss to see occasionally. Just sort of seeing how close you can stand to it here and there and optimizing the tiny little positioning, which doesn't come into play until you're grinding the Pantheon and you have to fight it 50 times because you're dying on the 70th wave. Grim is like I think the final Grim fight is so good. The other ones are good as well. But the final Grim fight is probably my favorite. It's kind of, I mean, it's hard, as it kind of should be. But it's, I'm pretty sure basically every part of it feels fair. Which is actually, I think most of the fights in Hollow Knight feel fair. There's not a crazy amount of complete randomness that you have to deal with. There might be some that I can't remember. No, there's one that I don't really like that is probably fair, but it's kind of just annoying. Yeah, I think that's believable. I think I've never fought True Ultra Absolute Radiance. I think I fought Absolute Radiance though. But Radiance is a good fight, I think. It's just, it's a different type of fight. Like, I guess it's a satisfying fight when you beat it. Ah. Oh, full item pouch. I mean, I don't remember. I mean, some of the run, I'm assuming like boss run backs, there's some of them. There's at least one that has a really long run back. Except if you notice the... Like Soulmaster, my first time playing through it, I didn't know that there was a little bit of a shortcut. It's not a crazy shortcut, it doesn't cut out the main part of the run. Like the main part of the run's still there, but it's a little bit shorter. Because I think there's a wall you can break down that saves a bit. Yeah, some of the boss runs are a little long. Like at least the like extreme ones. Oh, I got poisoned. Rude. Yeah. I don't... I'd have to actually look at a map of Hollow Knight. Which I'm gonna do as I run, looking for a sand star. But like, I don't remember... how much is saved by the shortcut. I'm just gonna let myself run into a wall here. Yeah, I think it saves a reasonable amount of time. But I don't know if it cuts out any elevators. Yeah, Path of Pain would be rough. Yeah, like the really difficult stuff at least tends to have accessible benches. Mostly thinking like Final Boss and Grim. Both of those are easy to get back to at least. But honestly, Path of Pain, White Palace, all that, I really, with the specific thing that makes it so you don't just die and have to start over, so that you can regen health, I really enjoy those sections. The very end of Path of Pain was really, really tough to figure out the first time. But I did figure it out. And then the second time I played it, it was a lot quicker. But they're well-made, super difficult platforming sections. Now, could I clear them without health regen? No, I probably couldn't. Well, no, I could. It would just take a lot longer and it wouldn't be fun, but... Well, I think this Sandstar collection is gonna go uncollected for now. At some point I need to go through... I don't hunt for achievements in games too much, but at some point I need to go through and try to get the, like, a Steel Soul run, a sub 20 hour, 100% Steel Soul run, because those sorts of things are kind of interesting. Because I believe I could probably do it. Yeah, I'm running back to the same place every time. Do I know what a Sandstar looks like? I probably should have checked that first. Good, I do not. Oh wait, it's endemic life. I'm dumb. These aren't small monsters. I don't know, Flora Shell. I'm guessing it's not on the list because I haven't actually found it yet. Yeah, okay. I have no idea what it looks like. I assume it looks like a star. Though. Talking about runbacks in games. So far, I think the worst game for runbacks I've played has to be Dark Souls 2. I love that noise. When you're not right by it and hearing it in your ear. It's a great noise. Dark Souls 2 had really bad boss runbacks. I don't think any of the ones in Hollow Knight were as bad as, like, Smelter Demon or the two large cats in the snowfield where you can't see half the time. I assume the Sandstars have to be above ground, because why else would they only show up at night if they would be in a dark cave anyway? Yeah. The maps are great. I think there's one map man that I don't like because it was hard to find. But other than the map man in... Oh, I think I got really annoyed by the map man in the bubbly area, like the jellyfish land. I think that's the one that bothered me the most. Because it was a very awkward path to find.
モンスターを刺激しないようにしないとな。
そうですね。気をつけましょう。
Something better than... Better than Elden Ring's DLC maps. Because one of those had a map that I just couldn't find, and then I frankly quit the DLC partly because it was just frustrating. Because I couldn't find a map, and I just wanted a map. Because the map makes it easier to see where you are. But it doesn't make the game easier. So why make it so hard to get a map? And it frustrated me. Interesting noises, as always. I wonder if it doesn't come out in the storm. You know what? Good shot. Can I put endemic life? No, endemic life are definite one. Unuseful endemic life does not show up on the map. Really don't understand the investigates. They're very weird. They don't seem to fulfill a purpose. Oh. I think a bit shorter, but I will probably call it quits here for today. It has been fun talking about Hollow Knight. Makes me want to play it again. But new Monster Hunter stuff next week, so there'll be more stuff for me to do. It's like a big puppy just sitting here. Nice and relaxed. Yeah. Will I play it again next week? I don't know, maybe in the definite content drought that will still occur for this game. Maybe I try to play some Hollow Knight. Probably not soon. I'll probably do other stuff. Can't accidentally spoil stuff. If I don't play it, can't accidentally spoil anything. For anybody. Fire. I love the fire, it's cool.
歴戦の個体ですね。大きな古傷が残っているようです。
I don't know why I wanted to shoot these at him. I'm not fighting it, I just want to shoot Thorngrass. It's kind of mean, if I think about it. But I will wrap up today. So... Oh, he's chasing me further than I thought he would. Ooh, I did just lead him right to their village. That's pretty mean. Yeah. Have a nice night, day, etc. Bye-bye.